Hello my beautiful friends, welcome. My name is Christina Marie from BeautyAmaB. I do beauty reviews, tutorials, unboxings, spoilers, giveaways. We have a review, tutorial, giveaway all in today's video. So every month I do an eyeshadow palette giveaway for the month of March. It is the ColourPop Lush Live palette. I thought this would be perfect for March. Kind of looks like this on the inside. This is mine. I do have a brand new one for you. Set this aside so nothing happens to it. I love how springy this palette looks. It just, yes, 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 please. It is such a fun palette, right up my alley. Love it. Like you could do everyday neutrals kind of with it, and then do more dramatic like I did today. Colorful look, you could do all sorts of stuff with it. Love it. So what we're going to do is talk a little bit about the palette, go into some swatches, some looks, and give you my final thoughts and what you need to do to enter. Somewhere in here in this video is going to be a secret word that you're going to need to know, and how I think I'm going to do it. We'll try it out and see how it goes. I got this idea from Jen Loves Review, where throughout the video I will put in letters that basically spell out the word. And then on the Google form, just put that word in there. Do not put that word in the comment section down below, or that will delete your entry. So I just want to read you just really quick what ColourPop says about this. This is a Lush Live 12 pan pressed powder eyeshadow palette. It does retail for $18. It includes 6 matte shades, 6 shimmers, an assortment of more tropical inspired hues. I mean, it's definitely a tropical thing. You'll definitely see these. I love it. It is so pigmented. Let's get into some of the swatches, get into some of the looks, and let you know what you need to do. So I used Eco as a base in today's look in the inner corner. It's this one right here. Kind of looks like this. And Eco is a darker yellow orange with warm undertones and a matte finish. It's nearly opaque pigmentation with a soft, smooth, and blendable texture that was lightly powdery in the pan. Most of these did stay really well for 8 hours. I loved using Wildlife right here as an inner corner highlight. It is a light medium peachy gold with warmer orange undertones and a sparkle finish. It's more loosely pressed and had a little fallout. You just have to be careful, you know, in working stuff with fallout. The color payoff is basically more semi-opaque and only buildable if you use it with a fingertip. It's Paradise is a light medium, more antique gold with muted warm undertones. It does have a metallic finish. The eyeshadow was nearly opaque, and the color payoff was buildable to full colors with a second layer applied. With a dampened brush, I love using this with the fingertips. It's kind of what I used on the inner corners of my eyes today. Here is Guava, which is a muted medium dark orange with warm reddish undertones and a matte finish. It's richly pigmented with a smooth blendable texture that's lightly powdery in the pan, but not prone to fallout or shearing out too readily. Kind of looks like that. Hotness. It is a bright medium dark red orange base with lighter tangerine shimmer that gave it a metallic finish. The eyeshadow has opaque pigmentation in a single application, with the texture was lightly emollient and dense but not too thick, and easy to pick up with a dry brush. I love this color here, this lime green. It is Pom Pom. It is a bright chartreuse green with a warmer gold shimmer and a slightly more lime green base paired with a metallic finish. The texture was moderately emollient and a bit more slippery than ideal, so the color had a bit of translucency and moved around more readily. I had better luck using a fingertip with it. That's what I have on the center of the lids today. Just love this color. It is juicy. It is a rich emerald green with strong cool undertones and a smooth and metallic sheen. The product had a full coverage payoff that adhered evenly to bare skin and blended out well. Hideaway. It is a medium copper with moderate warm undertones, not too orange or too golden with metallic finish. It has rich pigmentation in a single layer, which adhered evenly to bare skin and blended out well. That doesn't scream tropical. I don't know what does. Nani. Kind of like a brick color. It is a deep rusty orange with moderate warm undertones and a matte finish. Very pigmented and has a smooth blendable consistency. It is a little light and powdery but not prone to shearing out and had very minimal fallout. On the prow, it is a dark forest green with cool undertones and a matte finish. It's green enough not to be teal. The texture was slightly thinner compared to the other mattes, which kept it from having powderness. But it's a little harder to diffuse and blend out in comparison because it is such a dark color. It does have opaque pigmentation that didn't show signs of, wearing or falling out. Monsoon is this really pretty blue. It is a rich medium dark cobalt blue with strong cool undertones, but not enough to get into that purplish territory, paired with a matte finish. It has mostly opaque buildable pigmentation with a soft, slightly drier texture that blended out better than expected. So Eden. It is a medium dark brown with muted warm undertones and a matte finish. The consistency was a little powdery in the pan, so it sheared out a bit when initially applied, but it had semi-opaque buildable coverage that was easy to blend. Kind of look like that. Okay, let's go into the different looks. I'm thinking about having a little fun today with a color, kind of like a sunset maybe on the top and kind of a blue-green on the bottom is kind of what I'm thinking. So let's go into Eden here, kind of in the crease and outer corner buildup. Let's zoom you in a little bit. I'm just going to place the product and then kind of buff it up a little bit. Then I am going to go in just a little bit to Ia, just right, kind of above there. Just going to blend the two together at the very top. I just kind of want to blend that just a little bit more. So I'm going to go in It's Paradise here on a wet brush. I want to kind of go in the inner corner. I am getting quite a bit of fallout with that, even with wetting the brush. Try just using my finger and seeing if that's any better. I'm just going to hotness here. No fallout doing it that way. And I'm going to use my finger and go into Hideaway here to kind of blend the two together. And I did have just a little bit of shimmer kind of up a little higher than I'd like. So just going back into my first brush and just kind of knocking that off. Look how pretty of a sunset this is looking. I mean, you could stop here and just have a sunset look, but I want to do something a little fun. I think I'm going to tight line Monsoon into the lower lash waterline. Very lightly going to go into On the Prowl here and kind of smudge that out just a little bit. Okay, let's go into Wildlife right here. Put it in the very inner corner where my fingers can't reach, tear ducts, and just in the very inner corner of the lower lash waterline. Let me go put on some mascara and lips and I'll be right back. So here's the finished look. What do you guys think? Be right back with my next look. So I'm thinking about doing a pretty easy mauve look today, mainly concentrating on this last row here. Let's go ahead and grab that shade Guava, put it in the crease and a little bit above. I'm not really worried about blending too much right now. Just kind of putting it in place. Now let's go in and kind of blend that a little bit to soften up that edge. And then you want to take whatever's left in the brush and just kind of look up and run that right underneath as well. And then I am going to go into Eden, into the outer corner, as well as the little bit of the crease. I'm going to start with the crease itself. And then I'm going to blend that a little bit. I am going to tight line Eden on that lower lash, right up in there, right next to the waterline. Really concentrating on the outer corner. Bring whatever's left inside. Going back in and just kind of buffing that out just a tad. Then I'm going to go Hideaway with my finger in the center lid or an inner third. Just doing a little tap, tap, tap. I do want to go in just a hair with a little more of that darker shade, kind of build that up some more. Kind of blend that out, going back and forth. And then in the very inner corner, I am going to take Wildlife on the upper lid, lower lid, and kind of in the tear duct. Okay, let me go put on some lips and some mascara, and I'll be right back. So here's the finished look. Be right back with my final look, in which we're going to have a little fun. So I'm thinking about trying something a little bit different for today. I want to go out there. I want to really go there with the color. So, and really deep looks. I'm thinking about using kind of these shades as my primary shades right here. So let's go right into Monsoon, and I'm going to put that in the outer corner and a little bit of the crease. I mean, right off the bat, it doesn't look very pigmented, but let's see if we can build that. Yeah, much better. I do kind of want to take that out just a little bit. There's no additional product on it, just picking up what was already there. Now I do want to take a little bit of on the front here. I'm going to go in the very outer corner. And a little bit above the crease. And I just want to blend that a little bit, those two shades kind of together. Now I want to take Eco on the inner portion of the lid. I do want to tight line Monsoon on the lower lash waterline. Mainly concentrating on that outer third. Then I just want to buff that out just a little bit. I don't have any extra product. This is from where I used that green on the prow. And then just with my finger, I'm going to put Juicy here on the outer third. This lime green one here, which is Pom Pom in the center of the lid. And then It's Perlice here in the inner corner, tear duct, and lower lash waterline. So let's start off with Juicy here. And just going to do a little tap, tap, tap. So pretty. And now let's take Pom Pom in the center. Look how bright that is. Wow. Blend the two together. Let's take this kind of gold one here. Now see how I kind of got some a little bit higher than what I would like? So I just take a clean brush and just kind of knock that off. And then where my finger couldn't reach, I'm going to go back into that gold as pristine and then put that in the lower lash in the tear duct. And obviously you can go bolder, but I think for me, I think it's okay. I may do one thing. It kind of looks a little bit off lopsided here. So let me just deepen up this outer corner just a hair. Okay, let me go put on some mascara and lips and do my brows, and I'll be right back. Here's the finished look. Be right back with my final thoughts. So which of the looks was your favorite? I think I'm a little partial to this one. Let me know in the comments down below. This is one of my favorite ones that ColourPop has done. I found all the colors really easy to work with, and there wasn't enough that was different. I'm so glad, you know, that it's not a, there's a time and a place for a monochromatic look, but I'm so glad that you have something like this that you can do so many different things with, and I'm so happy to give yours to one of you. So look in the description box down below for a Google form link, and make sure to put on it that secret word. YouTube is no affiliated with this. This is me giving back to you to brighten somebody's day. You must be 18 years or older or have your parents' permission to enter. It is open internationally. I am not responsible for duties, taxes, fees, tariffs, customs, lost in transit, damaged, anything extra for it to get to you, and make sure that giveaways are legal in your country. So let's have this giveaway go through April 8th, midnight Mountain Standard Time, and then on April 13th, I will go ahead and pick the winners. And what I do is I take the Google Forms, and if you did everything you're supposed to be doing. Oh, and there's extra bonus entries that you can get. One, if you go follow me over on Instagram, that handle is BeautyAmaB followed by the letter B. If you follow me on Twitter, it's that same BeautyAmaB followed by the number 1. And if you share this video, that'll get you an extra bonus entry as well. So that's 3 extra entries. So on the Google form, if you did do the extra things, mark that you did so, and make sure that you do, because I do check. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed, I invite you to do so. We're such a fun, laid-back group here. If you can do me a favor, hit that bell button, mark it to all. And if you are watching on a mobile device, go into your settings and mark those. I want you guys to know when I upload. Definitely want you guys to know when I do giveaways. So when the giveaway is over, I'll take the first name, first initial of the last name, and I'll take bonus entries if you have them, and I can check on those and put those into the computer. The computer spins all the names around, the computer picks it. I don't, so don't ask to win, and everybody sees it. And then I will go ahead and mail out those forms. Give me a couple days after the giveaway ends to do that. And then as soon as the giveaway is over and I've mailed out all the prizes for the prior month, I do go ahead and delete all the Google Forms. Your privacy is very important to me. I don't sell it or anything else like that. If you have liked this video, give it a big like. YouTube will now go ahead and insert another video for you. If you have the time, I'd greatly appreciate you checking it out. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. And I will see you soon. Good luck on the giveaway.